Welcome everyone to Peace Point Meditation. Today, we would like to practice about meditation first that we have practiced before. That is very important. And then we are going to practice about the four golden rules in the Buddhism that led to succeed by Venerable Pasura that we have practiced last week. The meditation we are going to practice with the Venerable Nicholas again. So in the California right now, we got a lot of the bad situation right now. Also in the Washington, Oregon, about the undercover smoke or undercover the dust cover a lot of city in the California, and COVID-19, dust, smoke, we got a lot of the situation, bad situation right now. However, we don't stop practicing meditation. That is very important thing that can clean our mind, right? I think everyone agree with me. So that we should allow our mind back to the original home. I think we are the same page right now. The governor asks everybody to stay at home and in room because for protect the dust smoke that can destroy our breathing, right? Our body. That I agree with that. Another important thing that I told you before, we allow our mind back to our home. That is the center of our body, right? I think everyone ready for practicing meditation. Let us meditate together with Venerable Nicholas.
Dhammakaya meditation for beginners. The center of the body. If you'd like to start by finding a comfortable position for yourself in meditation, with your right leg on your left leg, your right hand on your left hand, with the index finger of your right hand touching against the thumb of your left hand, with your hands palm upwards on your lap. Or you can adopt any other looser variation of this position, any position which you feel that for you is the most comfortable position. But never forget to find the right balance between feeling alert but yet relaxed. And adjust the position of your body so that your breathing and your circulation are completely natural. Make sure that you have no aches or pains that might interrupt the continuity of your attention. And start by relaxing every muscle of your body. Relax every muscle of your body, starting with the muscles of your forehead. Relax your eyebrows, your eyelids, and make sure your eyes are only very gently closed. Never squeeze your eyes shut, thinking it will help you to meditate better. Close your eyes only very gently, in much the same way you would close your eyes to go to sleep. Never overlook the importance of closing your eyes gently. Otherwise, years can be wasted meditating without any progress. Relax the muscles of your face, your neck, both of your shoulders, both arms down to the tips of your fingers. Relax them all completely. Relax your chest, trunk and abdomen. Both of your legs, down to the tips of your toes. So that all the way from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, there's no remaining part of your body with any stress or tension anymore. If you notice any remaining tension, then relax it completely. And you find that the body which is properly relaxed will have a feeling as if it seems to melt away into the atmosphere around you. You have no physical concerns about your body anymore, so that you can turn your attention to relaxing the mind. The most efficient way to relax the mind is to forget about all concerns with your everyday life. Put aside for a few moments all anxieties concerning responsibility, anything concerning your work, friends, family, studies, or any other thing. Don't let your mind wander to thoughts of the past or thoughts of the future, but keep your mind firmly in the present moment. Keep in mind the task in hand of relaxing the mind, of training and cultivating the mind in meditation, for which you have set aside these precious few moments. And fill your mind with thoughts of happiness and joy. Make your mind spacious, radiant, light and refreshed. Spacious like the ocean, radiant like the morning sun. Light as a feather, and refreshed like a flower bud in the early morning dew. Fill your mind with happiness and joy, as if those tiny particles of happiness and joy completely filled your mind, leaving no space within your mind for any other sort of thought. And when your mind feels completely relaxed, harmonized, unified, and your body is completely relaxed too, very gently, using no effort at all, allow your attention to settle and to center itself to a point in the middle of your stomach. Allow your attention, allow your mind to settle itself to a point in the center of your stomach. And maintain your mind there, at this point in the center of your stomach, as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting your mind wander anywhere else. You should choose a point at the center of your stomach which you feel that for you is the point of greatest contentment, the point where you feel you could rest the mind continuously without moving the mind anywhere else. Maintain the mind there as continuously as you can, for as long as you can. The way we keep the mind in the center of the body depends on our own personal character. Some people like to keep the mind in the center of the body by visualizing a bright object there. Other people prefer to keep the mind in the center of the body simply by observing whatever inner experience there is to be seen at the center of the body. If you find that for you the first method is more appropriate, then imagine a bright object such as a shining sun, a full moon, a shining star, or even a crystal ball, as if that bright object, the object of your choice, any one of the four, is floating in the center of your stomach. And imagine that object as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting the mind wander anywhere else. Imagine with a soft and gentle attention, an attention so soft that it is like a bird feather floating down to settle upon the surface of some water, floating down so lightly that it doesn't even break the surface of the water. Such is the gentleness of the attention we need to imagine our bright object continuously at the center of our body. This is the first way of imagining, by visualizing a bright object. A second possible way of maintaining the mind at the center of the body is simply by observing without imagining anything, observing whatever there is to be seen at the center of the body. If there's darkness to be observed, then observe the darkness. If there are shadows to be observed, then observe the shadows. If there are images to be observed, then observe the images. And if there is brightness to be observed, then observe the brightness. In brief, observe whatever there is to be seen, but observe continuously with a light and gentle attention, without entertaining any thoughts in your mind, without judging the things that you see, without any expectations, without becoming elated by the pleasing things that we see, without feeling disappointed by the displeasing things that we see. Simply observing and nothing more, in much the same way that you would watch a television screen, without trying to interfere with the program which we see on the television screen. In much the same way, we simply observe without trying to interfere or affect the things that we see in the mind. This is a second method by which we can maintain the mind at the center of the body. Some people who imagine a bright object in the mind find that they cannot help but use too much effort. They may end up with a feeling of tension across their eyebrows or maybe on their shoulders. If you have a tendency to such tension, then maybe for you the method of observation is most suitable. However, if you are the sort of person who finds that their mind wanders easily, or if you suffer from sleepiness, then maybe for you the method of imagining a bright object would be most suitable. You should choose a method which you find that for you is the most suitable, which for you works the best. But whichever of the two techniques which you choose, the important thing is to rest your mind at the center of the body continuously, with a light and gentle attention, never letting your attention wander anywhere else. Because with the continuity of effort, eventually the mind will become more subtle. The images in the mind will become gradually more subtle too, and the feelings in the mind will become more refined. But at the same time, the number of thoughts in the mind will become gradually reduced, until the mind can come to a standstill at the center of the body. So cultivate the mind in this way, using your chosen method, using your chosen object of meditation, with a light and gentle attention, as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting the mind wander anywhere else. If you find that you suffer from a continuous stream of thoughts in the mind, if you find that those thoughts irritating, then maybe you can return to using the mantra Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, for as long as it takes to pacify the thoughts in your mind. And once the thoughts are stilled, you can continue with your meditation in silence as you did before. As the mind becomes more refined, then it will start to have access to more refined and subtle states of mind, because the mind can only have access to states of mind which are as subtle as the mind itself. So cultivate the refinement of the mind, cultivate the subtlety of the mind, using your bright object or using your observation skills as continuously as you can for as long as you can without letting the mind wander anywhere else. And eventually the mind will come gently to a standstill at the center of the body, allowing the mind to go deeper inside, deeper into purity, deeper into brightness, and deeper into the hidden wisdom within the mind. So cultivate your mind at a standstill for a few moments in silence until we come to the appropriate time.
สัพเพพุทธาภลปัตตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตชนะระคังพันธานิสัพพโสสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีภวันตุเต Thank you everyone. Thank you again for joining us tonight. I think we are ready for practicing or studying with the Venerable Pasala. Tonight he is going to share the new lesson about the 4 golden rules in the Buddhism that led to success. Please take a look together.
Everybody wants to have success in life. Before going to steps to reach success, I think it should begin with how we define success. Whether success defined by your own terms or based on other people's justification, because many times we live our lives striving to reach other people's expectation. At the end, we cannot even find happiness in that success that we believe we already reached. So first of all, define your own terms of success, because that will help you to find your own destination, because destination creates the path. Now that you have defined your success, the first steps to reach success begin with passion. You can't reach anything if you don't have will to do it. If you don't want to do something, if you don't want to reach somewhere, you never reach there. For example, imagine Monday morning when you get up and you feel so tired, you feel that you don't want to go out there to your work, but you are forced to be there. Then your own feeling throughout the week will be that I don't want to be here, I don't want to work, I don't want to commit, don't want to put any effort in doing anything. So how would that bring about your performance in work? It wouldn't bring so much because you don't have such dedication to make it perfect. In that way, you can never reach higher state of success or performance because you never devoted yourself to it. On the other hand, Monday morning after the long weekend, you set yourself with the question that you ask, what difference can I make today? What challenge would I overcome today? What lesson will I learn throughout the week? Then you will go out there with such passion that drive you to be better, to excel above yourself from yesterday. That way, you're already improving yourself day by day. So that leads to higher state of performance or better state of yourself, which means closer to success. Second, no success comes without hard working. So second factor is perseverance. Hard work is the key. We can't expect to just lying around and waiting for the rain to fall down on our head, because what you do is what you get. How much you devoted on yourself is how much you get at the end of the day. So hard working is the key. But it's not only about working hard, but it's also working smart. It's also whether you already define theory that you want to use to employ in your work, and then come to planning how to do it step by step, all the way down to implementation with perseverance. So these are the 3 keys that help you to bring about that perseverance to make it perfect, to make it successful, to make it effective. Number 3 is focus. Many times it's easy for us to lose focus because there are so many distractions, so many people comments, especially when people are saying things that discourage your motivation, saying things that you can never reach your success based on this method, you can never be better than what you are right now, because those are discourages words that demoralize you from striving forward. So focus on what you believe in as your success. Focus on your theory. Focus on what you're doing at the moment, regardless of what people are talking about. Second, focus on what you really do instead of focusing on many other things that people are doing around you or things that cause you distractions, because in that way you can never devote your full attention on what you do, and that will lead to success. And the last and probably the most important one is evaluation or assessment. Not only that you work hard, but you need to work smart. You have to consider it from time to examine it, what you have devoted, how much have it improved what are the flaws in your theory, how you can make it better, how you can improve, how you can replanning the whole process so that you can shorten the process and enhance the performance. So evaluation is the tips of the iceberg that make the whole thing perfect. So these are the 4 golden rules that can make everybody reach success in anything in their life. But don't forget, it all starts with passion, perseverance, focus, and evaluation. Follow these 4 factors and success will be within your reach.